Hello, everyone. This is Kendra Watkins with the ASUN Lunchbox. And you know what we do? It's always around lunchtime when we put these out. So here with me is a gentleman who ate a lot last season before it was abbreviated or the season was abbreviated. This is Lipscomb Bisons, Haddon Adams. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing well. I just wanted to just open everything up and just talk about just that abbreviated season because I know everything. Like you started off, yeah, you were on a tear. You were batting what 328. You had 21 hits, 21 runs. Led the ASUN at the time. So just tell me how everything started with you guys starting 11-5 and just everything being called to a halt.
It was definitely tough. We had a really good group of seniors, guys that there's actually four transfers and one guy that had been here for a while. But it was tough because we had a vision, we had a mission that we wanted to accomplish, and it was something that when he got cut short, it was like, man, what's going to happen now? So that was really tough for us to handle. But I think our team and the values that we had, it was something that we were able to get through together. And so then when we got the opportunity to come back, three of us were like, oh heck yeah, we're hopping on that. And so I think that opportunity was something that we took a hold of and we're ready to get back after this year.
Okay, and just with that being said, I wanted to ask just when the season was called to a halt and not knowing if, like, when they offered you the opportunity to come back, was there anything that you had to speak with, or because I know you had other things going on in your life, so.
Yeah, me and my roommates, we actually talked a lot about it. One of our roommates decided not to come back. My other roommate actually had a job lined up, and all of us kind of had things we were getting ready to do. But I think after talking through it, it was one of those things where we're only going to get the opportunity to play college baseball once. So to finish it up on a good note was probably something that we wanted to take advantage of.
Got you. And
Yeah.
February the 19th, everything starts off. Just tell me, what is coachman telling you guys just going into the season? Just I know with a lot of uncertainty and when we were going to start and how everything happened. Just during practice, what has he been telling you guys just going into the season?
I think the biggest thing to take from him this year was being able to control what we can control. Something that all of us are going to have to deal with COVID and all those other things. Right now, we have a lot of weather coming through, so it's just one of those things that we have to move on from. So I think his message to us this year was definitely just being able to control the things that we can control and not really worrying about all these other things. So I think that's the biggest message that he sent out to us.
Got you. And just I know you came onto Lipscomb 2 seasons ago, and just between your first season at Lipscomb and just last year, just tell me how were things changing, and because I noticed like a significant increase in your batting average and everything. So just what happened, or what did you work on coming into last season?
I think my first year, I think that I really just wanted to prove myself. It was something that all fall and even going into the spring, after I had earned a spot in the lineup, I still just felt like I had to be something that I really wasn't. So last year, when we had a clear goal as a team and we realized that everyone just needed to just do their job, I think it was something that I found what I was good at, and I kind of just let everyone else do what they needed to do. So as far as the runs and all that stuff goes, I think a lot of it had to do with me just getting on base and letting all the other guys do the heavy lifting. So I think that was the biggest thing for me moving forward, was just being able to do my job and let everyone else do theirs too.
Got you. And being on base, you did. I seen that you were 9 for 9 in stolen bases. So
Something like that.
Something like that. That kind of tells me that you have a little bit of wheels, like you have some wheels on you. So
I guess something. I guess the wind was blowing hard behind me or something. I don't know.
That's what I want. I need that.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you just what were some players just coming up? Some players that you probably looked at, admired, probably wanted to just borrow some things from your game, or just some stances and things that you had.
Definitely. My mom was a big Cal Ripken Jr. fan, and so I held on to the number 8 because of him. And then I was a big Braves fan growing up. So Rafael Furcal and Marcus Giles, they were middle infielders for them. And so those were guys that I really liked watching play when I was a little bit younger.
Gotcha. It's so funny that you say Cal Ripken Jr. because I'm like, I remember Cal Ripken Jr. Like my friend actually had his rookie card, one of his rookie cards, and I wanted it so bad. And he didn't really know who Cal Ripken Jr. was like that. Well, he just had the card. And I tried so hard to get some bogus trades. Like I was like, trade that. I was trying so hard to get it, but he just held on to it. I don't know what he did.
Tough.
Yeah. Like my favorite player growing up, or one of my favorite players, was actually Will Clark. Like I tried so hard to mimic his swing and I just couldn't get it. And
those guys are pretty good at what they do. So
yeah, pretty much. I didn't have the attention to detail like that. But, one thing I did want to ask you, because I know just coming into your first season at Lipscomb, like you were awarded the Ken Dugan Award, which actually was awarded to the Lipscomb player who most displayed a love and passion and respect for the game of baseball. Just tell me, what made it come for you to receive that award? I
was surprised, honestly, when they gave it to me. That was my first year there. And so I felt like, I'd come in and just tried my hardest to fit in and to fill my role. So I don't think there was, for me, when they, said my name, I was caught off guard. So we had a lot of guys on that team that embodied what that award, displays and everything. And so, the committee that gets together and that awards it, I guess that's probably a better question for them. But I think for me, I came in and did my best to, show respect to my teammates, to show respect to the game, and to play as hard as I could. So I think, at the end of the day, that's all you can really do.
Gotcha. And just even coming into this year, because I know that you guys have just a lot, like you guys had a lot of off time just coming in between last year and this year. Just outside of baseball, what were some things that you did just in your spare time, just outside of baseball, that you did to, fill in the gaps?
Yeah, I mean, the first week we got told that we were done. We got the opportunity, me and my other roommate, to go down to one of our buddies' house down in Florida. So we had to spend some time down there, which is something you never get to do during that time of the year. But there's obviously a lot of back and forth between Nashville and back home, just trying to figure out, what we're going to do next. But I don't know. I think whenever we found out that we were going to get to play baseball again, I was like, man, I should probably start swinging the bat again, since I thought it was going to be done. So I should probably pick up a baseball. But, a lot of baseball, a lot of just, trying to stay in shape, doing your best you can. That's what a lot of that time was consisted of, unfortunately.
All right. Well, I actually read that you and your teammate, Maddox Haddon, that you guys actually were invited the opportunity to participate in the Collegiate Baseball Summer Invitational. Did you guys go through with that? How was that experience?
That was awesome. Me and Maddox got the call that we were going to be able to go down there. So we called each other and figured out riding down. So we got to spend a lot of time in the car together down there. But that was a really cool trip, especially with everything that was going on. We were in the hotel lobby, and when we were waiting on our test results to get back, and all the guys were in there, and they said, "You guys are gonna be the first people to play baseball again since everything happened." And that, that really sunk in. You're like, wow, this is an awesome opportunity. So I think, that week there was really fun. You got to meet a lot of cool people. There was actually a kid from Akron who's the team that we were going to play right when everything went down. So you just made a lot of cool connections, and it was definitely an experience that you'll never forget.
Yeah, wow, that's insane that you guys were the first people to play baseball since they shut down. So I mean, it had to be awesome just to get back out there and just to spend some time with your teammate and just play the game that you
definitely.
Yeah, I hats off to you on that. Another question I wanted to ask is just, again, outside of baseball, I wanted to talk food because that's just one thing that we do here at the ASUN Lunchbox. What goes into Haddon's lunchbox when, when he gets a chance to just walk outside of his diet a little bit? Like, what do you like to eat? What do you indulge in?
So I'm a boring guy when it comes to this because I'm a normal college student. So I'm with the chicken, the rice, the broccoli. That's a famous. Me and my roommate, that's what we like to make all the time. But we've been eating a lot of ice cream lately, and so I think Moose Tracks, you can't miss with that. So that's kind of what we've been indulging in lately.
Tracks.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you have to help me because my favorite ice cream, well, up until recently, was vanilla. So you have to tell me what is all in Moose Tracks.
So I don't know what's all in it. There's some chocolate and some like peanut butter cups, but you can get the vanilla one or you can get the chocolate one. And I mean, they're both just pretty good.
Got you. Yeah, I'm pretty boring when it comes to ice cream. Like
Telling you.
I've been all about vanilla until I just ran across brown butter almond brittle from one ice cream parlor, and yeah, that changed my life. Like I can't.
Yeah, my roommate likes to go outside. He likes to get like just random, holiday special kinds. I can't do all that. But the Moose Tracks, you got to go get some.
I'm gonna try it. I'm definitely gonna try it. Chocolate is gonna be a little bit hard because chocolate is sometimes a little too rich for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's a lot of vanilla in it though, so you might like it.
Okay, it's a lot of vanilla. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so rice, chicken, broccoli. All right. When you go out, is there anything? Do you usually stray from the script at all, or you're just a rice, broccoli, chicken type of person?
I mean, when we go to Chipotle, it's pretty boring too. I mean, it's the same kind of deal. There's a Panda Express over here. We always like to go over there too. But yeah, I mean, the rice and chicken, it's a staple, I think. So.
Got you. All right. Well, lastly, one thing I did want to ask you was just going into the season, what were some things that you wanted to accomplish for yourself and as well as a team?
I think that's something that we talked a lot about, especially as a whole. When we came in, we had a goal to leave this place better than we found it. And I think that meant on the baseball field too. So there was never a whole lot of talk about, going to a super regional or going to the College World Series. And that's something that, I think that we want to accomplish and that I think have worked really hard to put ourselves in that position. We have a lot of talent that came in. Everyone talks about going there, but that's something that is in our sights. And I think we know what we have to do to accomplish that. But it's going to be tough, especially this year in the conference with everyone being so good, everyone getting people back. And then, individually, there's nothing really. I want to win as many baseball games as we can. I think, individual awards come with just buying into a bigger picture, and that's something that I think all of our guys do a really good job of. So.
Got you. Well, good luck to that, and I definitely wanted to thank you for taking the opportunity to sit down with me. I look forward to a baseball season this year and just seeing one just go through to fruition. So I look forward to seeing you guys out there. Thank you for your time, first and foremost. And everyone watching, I just wanted to make sure that you also tune into all of our social media platforms on Instagram and Twitter at ASUN Sports, as well as on Facebook. Make sure that you like it, subscribe on YouTube. And again, if you have any questions for Haddon going through the season, I'm just going to make sure that I tag him in this. So you guys make sure that you check it out. Anything that you have to say for him, Adam. All right, but thank you very much.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
All right, no problem. Thank you.